Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to the cabin. It is Wednesday, March the 3rd. I realize it's been a couple of weeks since I made a video, but this is a slow time of year here at the cabin. There is not much going on, and yeah, there's been no extreme weather, and it's just been putting in the time. Although, you know, now that we're into March, I think you know, I'm starting to see things go the other way. You know, the days are getting longer, slowly but surely. And the days, for the most part, are starting to warm up a little bit. Although, I've got to tell you, man, yesterday was, wow. I mean, it was bitter. We had some serious wind chills. And the temperatures dropped down to about, I think it was -20 with the wind chill. And that's about -30 in Celsius. Whatever, it was cold. And that wind just whips right through you. I know some places had some really heavy duty winds. Probably a lot of places lost power, but the power never goes out here at the cabin, so it doesn't matter to me. So what happened was, before it turned really cold, we had that a lot of mild, kind of wet snow and rainy type of weather. And then that, when it hit, you know, -20, of course we had some flash freezing and the road was a real mess. And I was trying to clean the road with the snow blower, and I sheared the shear pin on the snow blower, which is fine. It's no big deal. That's what the shear pin is for. So I'm just coming out here to the tractor shed, and I'm going to try to find another shear pin to put in it. And looks like a set of coyote tracks going into the tractor. I don't see any coming out. No, he's not in there. Oh, I see his tracks. He went out this way. Went up over that snowbank and down that way. Okay. He must have took shelter in here in the night. Anyway. So for those of you that don't know what a shear pin is or does, basically it's pretty simple. So here we have the tractor's PTO. This is the power takeoff. This spins with a lot of power. It spins this shaft, which turns the chain, which of course turns the augers and throws snow. You can see right down in here that this, get the camera in here. You can see right down in here that this here is frozen solid. Now, there we go. And to loosen it up a little bit. You can see it's just turning free, and that's because if you look, right there you can see a hole, and that lines up with a hole right there, and there's a shear pin that goes in there when those line up, and that pin holds those together so everything turns as a unit. And a shear pin is actually just a bolt, and it's made to, well, shear. So if you get into something real heavy, whether it's with a snowblower or a tiller or a chipper or whatever you're using, if you get into something real hard or heavy, that pin will shear, and that will prevent any damage to your equipment, especially the tractor or whatever. So it's a good thing to have a shear pin, and it's a good thing that it's sheared. So all I need to do is find another one to put in there. So let's go in the shed here and see if we can find something. So here's another mess. My poor bike. Look at that. It's actually not as bad as it looks. But I was trying to pull something with the winch, and when I backed up to pull, this just went and pulled right out, and you can see there is a hole here, and there's another one right there, and that bolts onto the frame and holds this piece in place. And I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure whether these bolts actually sheared or whether they had worked themselves out. That's probably my most likely guess. One was missing or both. And so then when I went to, of course, to back up in the pull, it just went and it bent that right out. Man. But like I said, it's not too big of a deal. I can fix this, I think, fairly easily. Just got to wait till summer when it's warmer. It's all right. I'm not using my bike right now anyway, so we'll get to that another time. Let's look for, well, these are way too big and not the right thing. No, nothing there. Look in here. I think we found something. That one should work. This one would work, but there's no way I'm using this, as you can see. Or maybe you can't. I don't know. Maybe you guys don't know. Maybe there's some people watching that don't know. If you don't know, if you've ever wondered what these lines mean on the bolt head, these indicate the strength of the bolt. So if you see 6 lines, that means this is a grade 8 bolt. And this thing will not shear. This thing is this is a heavy duty bolt. So if you use this as a shear pin, you really risk damage to your equipment. Don't use a grade 8 bolt as a shear pin. Get back here. But this one will work fine. This is all right. I'll just put this in and we'll be ready to roll. Yeah, one time I saw a guy use a grade 8 bolt as a shear pin. I said, man, what are you doing? And, you know, he had no idea. And he said, why, what's going on? I said, well, man, I said, if you use that, that will absolutely wreck your equipment, because that will not shear. There we go. That's kind of hard to get at. I should have lifted it up with the tractor. Yeah, so after I get this on, got to get a little wood in before dark. Here we go. Good as new. I got to get a little wood in, and then we'll get the grill fired up. I need a little bit of kindling wood. You know what? That is a wicked little stove. That heats this cabin so easy. Man, what a great stove. And I got that stove, the heat shield that is sitting on, the log holder, and that pipe, which is a double wall pipe. I got the whole thing, $30. 30 bucks. I think that was a great deal. And I got it. There was an older lady, and her husband died, and he had this in his garage, and he was heating that with it. And he died, of course, and she wanted to get rid of everything in the garage, so she was selling it, and yeah, she wanted $30 for it. So now, before you think I took advantage of her, I did not. I actually tried to offer her more money, and I told her right out. I said, "Listen," I said, "this is worth more than $30." I said, "I'm going to give you more money." And I tried, and I fought with her, and she wouldn't take it, and she was getting mad, so I just left it alone. I said, "Good enough, whatever. 30 bucks, here it is." So I took the whole thing, and also she had a whole bunch of other stuff for sale, so to make up for it, I bought a whole bunch of stuff that I did not need and have never used. But anyways, I hope it helped her out. And I got a great stove, and man, this thing is, yeah. I know a lot of people like, I would rather have a stove with a glass door on it. And it would be nice to be able to see the fire and all that stuff. But for $30, yeah, I don't need anything else. It is a great stove, and plus I can cook on it. So I'm happy with it. Tonight we are going to have a nice piece of turkey breast. And on that turkey, I'm going to try out a new spice. This is from the Fire in the Kitchen Spice Company. And I'm going to be trying a new beer tonight. It's a Japanese beer, and I do remember having this when I was in Japan. All right, cheers, guys. Yep. That's pretty good. I would say for foreign beers, I do like Japanese beer. What else was good? I had beer from Iceland once. It was really good. And I like Czech beer. Of course, I like the Czech Republic. That's another one of those places that I really think was a great place, the Czech Republic. Great place, great people, and great beer. Love the Czech Republic. So when it comes to watching, outdoor channels, anything to do with cabins or, anything like that, I always say I like watching the smaller channels because usually I just like watching, real people doing real things. I don't want to, see anything commercial, when it's, this type of video. So tonight's shout out is no exception. So I'm going to give a shout out tonight to Dennis Lozier Outdoors. That's Dennis Lozier Outdoors, and I will put a link in the description below. Dennis just has a small channel, but I've been enjoying watching it over the last year. Dennis is in New Brunswick, and he's got a nice little piece of land, and actually he's got quite a bit of land, and it's like a real nice place. And he's got the lot all cleared for his cabin. And this winter he's been hauling the logs out and getting everything prepared. And this summer he's going to build his cabin. So I'm looking forward to that. So Dennis, if you're watching, I can't wait to watch your cabin build. I'm going to enjoy watching it. I am looking forward to it. So yeah, so go check out his channel when you're done here. Give him a subscribe and follow along on his progress. Dennis also, he has rabbits, chickens, and he likes to hunt. He got a nice deer last fall, so good for him. Yeah, check him out. You know, that's one little thing that I kind of wish I had done. I wish I had videoed the building of this cabin. I didn't do it for a couple of reasons. I have lots of pictures though, and I've showed those pictures, you know, many times in previous videos, and I might show them again sometime, but not tonight. But yeah, I kind of regret not doing the video of it, but at the same time, well, making videos is a lot of work, and if you're making videos, you're probably not concentrating on what you're supposed to be doing. So, you know, and I was kind of crunched for time, and I was really working hard, you know, in the summer of 2012 to get this place built, and it was a lot of work. So I didn't really think about doing videos, and I wasn't doing YouTube at the time either. So that's another thing. But so in a way, I'm kind of glad that I wasn't doing the videos, because it's, you know, it's hard to do that and get your work done. And I guess back then, well, it wasn't even, you know, it was only 10 years ago, but still, it wasn't common to have these high-def cameras and stuff like that. I think at the time, the best I probably would have had is a 720p or something. And today, I mean, all the cameras like this camera here, it's, you know, 4K, 60 frames per second, although I don't record in that because of the size of the videos, but it's definitely capable. But back then, it was hard to even do high def. And I didn't even have anything to, you know, edit videos on back then or anything like that. So I didn't do it, but I, you know, in a way I wish I had of, but that's all right. I will watch other people do it. And, you know, there's plenty of videos out there of guys building cabins and you know, just real people doing it. And Dennis is one of them. So I'll watch Dennis do it. Yeah, that's really good, but very spicy. I can, yeah, definitely. It's a little on the hot side. All right, guys, I'm going to end the video right here. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you're new around here, please subscribe. Ding the little bell icon so you can be notified of the next time I make a new video. Smash the old thumbs up if you don't mind. I appreciate that support, and it's free. Doesn't cost anything. All right, you guys take care. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon back here at the cabin. Brah.